take a bathroom break. You know. So you're telling me I can't? That's... I did not. Ouch, dude. You literally did nothing to me. I should probably get the black knife, dude. That would probably be my best chance. Cause I've soloed the Elden Beast, I've beaten it with the Mimic Tear. I haven't done the black knife, dude. No. Takes off a nice chunk of health. He could be pretty reliable. But all it really boils down to is not getting hit. That's the thing. And the black knife dude can do that. He can not get hit. Or, you know. This Okinawa mask just looks so cool. I should probably take off this skirt, bro. Probably just wear these. Yeah. Up, up, and away. I think all this was just like beating Elden Ring as fast as I can and trying to get to the DLC. Now the thing is, I already have like, you know, my main build that is already, that build is on New Game Plus 5, so that's also going to make the DLC bosses harder. It happened to my friend, he beat Mesmer on New Game Plus 4. So, I'm just making it easier for myself, you know what I mean? Great rooms. Godric's great room. Let's hop over here. We'll do it like 4 times, depending on how much rune arcs I have. We'll fight the boss like 4 times. If it doesn't work out, we'll get the black knife. Man, this loading time, it's gotta get faster. There we go. Alright, I have these. That's pretty cool. I need the money. That's poor. That's poor. Never doing that again. Especially now with Horluz, bro. I swear it gave more, but okay. That's 3, 4. Alright, we already have a couple to upgrade our black knife thing if we get it. Oh, that's the... Where's the rune arcs, bruh? Oh. Oh my gosh, how did I miss that? Alright, so now my stats are even better. Wu-Tang Clan, how my angels get my phone. Ask me how I'm doing this shit. I'm better. Crisis. I don't like this. Crisis. I don't like this. They ask me how I'm doing this shit. I'm better. Oh yeah, happy July 4th. Yeah, I forgot to say that. No, that's bad. Dang, she's really going to work. Dang. Did I say she? Well, technically it is a she. Bro, I can't get close. It's just doing AoE attacks that I did everywhere. That was good. And she killed him. Stop saying she, oh my gosh. My brain shut down at that point. Guess I gotta get the black knife, dude. How do I get the black knife, dude? Let's see. Let's search it up. And I'm gonna need some glove wart. So, guess we have our hands tied. Alright. How to get black. Alright, it's already here. This video was by Con, so go check that channel out. Oh yeah, speaking of channels, let me find the channel that I use for this build. The build isn't fully done. Let me just go into my history. The video was by Pastor Gaines Games. That's what it was. Pastor Gaines Games. So yeah, go check them out. That's not the only video I watched from them. I watched like a couple videos from them, but yeah. There was also a build containing... It wasn't just this build, it was 5 good dex builds. So, you know, that's that. Mm, that's actually... Build, you have carried me through the thick and thin, the ups and the... Oh wait, let me... The ups and the downs. Everything you have done for me, I'm grateful for. But I just realized I can make you stronger. By that mark, by me placing a marker in that specific location, you already know what we're doing. You already know what we're going for. It's already clicked in your mind. You already know. That single marker place. And I would very much recommend the build I just had. I would very much recommend it. The Ash of War, that wasn't a part of the build in the video. That was a Ash of War that I placed because, you know, Black Flame, Rat Beast, you know what I mean? That marker place has already sealed the deal. That's pretty random order, but alright, we have the Ancient, we have 7, we have 5, we have 3, we have 4. Wait, alright, let me check it. So we need 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. And this is some it's funny because I beat the game with this weapon before on a previous account. And that Ash of War works wonders. It's a pre-put-in Ash of War for this weapon, so yeah. Oh wait, I have to equip the weapons first before I fight this guy. All of these weapons you see in my inventory are just nonsense I've picked up along the way. I was using these. These are my first weapons up until the I used these up until Draconic Tree Sentinel, and then I switched to these. I probably should, because I have no buffs. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, dude. I could have one-shot him. I could have. Let me out of here. I believe I already have the somber. I've already turned in the somber smithing stone bell bearings. So now I have one more thing to do. Get to 30k runes with a simple, easy method. The reason I'm getting to 30k is I don't know how much this will. I'll get to 40k just in case. I'm not sure how much this will cost. But before I get to 40k, I want to check what I need. Or what I have. If I have the bell bearings I say, then I'm Gucci. If I don't, I'm less Gucci. But I should have. Ooh, new items can be purchased. That's nice. Ask me how I'm doing this year. Huh? I'm better. What is new, my gangies, my goodies? Okay, so I can purchase these. That's nice. So I did apparently get the first one. Alright, so we have 4. We have 8. And we have not. Okay, this is perfect. All we just need is a 2. So all we just gotta do is get the first somber one. And that's easy. Dude. We're already preset, my guy. Okay. Alright, if we want to be as preset can get, we're gonna get the bell bearing.
I won't be making my famous burgers.
Text everyone to cancel. I bet this is a microstorm.
What's a microstorm?
I don't actually know. Good morning. Alongside our dear friends at Opera GX, we're proud to present
The Boys is working with Opera GX? Oh my gosh.
From Vought, with browsing speeds that could give A-Train a run for his money, a laser-tight filter on news, and thanks to the Deep and his dedicated team in crime analytics, your personal data stays safely in your hands, and ours, and Homelander's. Super speed, super secure. That's the browser promise. Download it today.
Well, that's crazy. The Boys is working with Opera GX apparently.
Yo, what's going on, guys? Arax here. Welcome back to another video.
Which is actually what I'm using to watch this video.
Ultimate one-stop shop guide to getting an infinite number of both and somber smithing stones, all the way from smithing stones 1 through 8, allowing you to take your weapons up to plus 24, and somber smithing stones 1 through 9, bringing your special armaments to plus 9. Beyond that, you will need a special smithing stone which can be looted, but this video is about getting an infinite supply of all the other stones, so you can upgrade as many weapons as you like, provided, of course, you have roots. I have done a video on some of these. But I've
3, 4,
I wanted to put everything
7,
into
8.
one video, so you don't need to go anywhere else. So let's go.
So I need 1, 2, and 5, 6.
Questions, and of course, be sure to keep it locked for plenty more Elden Ring. First things first, we're going to start with the smithing stones. So for the very first one, you need to head up to Leonia. You need to be going over to the Raya Lucaria Crystal Tunnel. Of course, you guys should have seen this one already. Go through the Crystal Tunnel, make your way to the bottom, get to the boss room, defeat the boss, which of course is the crystalline boss. Again, as a quick reminder,
I think I've already beaten
slashing damage, so ideally bring a blunt style weapon, something that does striking, or just perform a lot of jump attacks. Either way, kill that and you'll get smithing stone minus bell bearing 1. And again, as a reminder, if you guys are new to
Guess
this,
I didn't. That's weird. Yeah, I have the grace, so not beating him. Kind of weird.
Anytime you get a bell bearing, whether it be the smithing stones or other types, you go back to the Twin Maiden Husks in Round Table Hold, offer that to them, and that will then upgrade their inventory. So this then allows you to buy smithing stones 1 and 2.
Oh wait, this isn't the
The
somber.
next one, you will then need to have made progress to the next area, to the Atlas Plateau. For this one, you then want to go over to the site of grace you see marked on the map right now. It's down nearby the sort of river, and what you then want to do is work your way down towards the river, or the sort of little shallow body of water. Work your way down and run towards the back of that area, and again, there is another cave. Once you get inside this cave, there will be a site of grace. You can interact with this so you have a fast travel point, and then behind that is a secret wall. You need to attack this and then simply run through the wall, and if you then go into this room and you turn left and you basically look at the staircase in front of you, you can hug the wall, work your way around. There's a little chest there. If you go over and interact with the chest, open up, the loot inside is next.
Okay, I've already gotten that.
Number 2. This now allows you to buy smithing stones 3 and 4. Now, following on from here, you will again need to have made some more progress in the story. This time you need to be up in the snowy region.
I've already gotten the Zamora ruins.
And work enemies, back those down. This will then allow you to... Now, before I go to the next one, I do want to give you guys a spoiler warning. I will not show you the boss, but this final bell bearing is something that you basically... It does come from defeat.
Okay.
Time to step away. Sort of dragon area. The smithing stone, my last one, which is required to push the weapon up to level 25, but those are things that you simply collect. So, moving on from there now to the somber smithing stones. For the very first one, if you want to get the first bell for this one, you want to turn your attention to the Celia Crystal Tunnel.
Celia Crystal Tunnel, you say?
simply go through this cave, get to the very end of it, and of course defeat the boss. And upon defeating the boss, you will get the bell bearing that will allow you to purchase Somber Smithing Stones 1 and 2. It is, however, worth noting, if you do not want to be bothered with defeating that boss and you still want to buy them, you can instead turn your attention to the northwest of Leonia. You go up to the road to the manor site of Grace. This is the one just beyond the
Oh yeah, there.
wall.
EG. I forgot about EG.
And when you cross through here, you will see this blacksmith. If you go to him, he will sell you an infinite number of 1 and 2. He will sell you a select number of 3 and 4. But if for some
And EG has been so good to me. How could I forget about him? Like, he didn't even cross my mind. Now I feel bad. Can I survive this? Yeah, I can. I can survive. Don't even need it because I'm not running an M build and I don't need the spells down there. But, you know, it's nice to have, I guess. Yeah, I'm pretty sure when you take one of those teleporters, you spawn here. Yeah, this is the cave you spawn in. So the guy said get to the end of the cave.
infinite number of best of do not want to be bothered with the Somber Smith. Very end of it, your attention to the Celia Crystal Tunnel over in Caelid. Simply go through this cave, get to the very end of it, and of course defeat the boss.
Okay, you gotta go to the side.
You'll get the bell bearing that will allow you to purchase Somber Smithing Stones 1 and 2.
Alright. Seems like a fake wall. But it isn't. Okay. Now, it just seems oddly placed. You know? The guys here, their attacks, like, they hit, they hurt. They deal damage. Yeah, these guys. Not that attack, but they have a spell that hurts. Yeah, dude, get a real job. Yeah, that attack. I was wondering why I wasn't healing. Oh my gosh. How do I get through it? I hate how their skin is as hard as diamonds. Yeah, quit it. How did I manage to go to the side? Oh my gosh. Hate how your skin is as hard as diamonds, bro. I just hate it. What's up in here? Oh. Don't know where you're running to, dude. Okay, good. Alright, we're here. Alright, the boss fight is... I don't remember which direction he went. It was not up here, but thanks for that. Oh, there it is. No Grace or Statue of America. I don't like that one bit. Who am I fighting? I'm gonna bully you with my mimic tier. Even though I could probably one-shot you. Well, I can't one-shot you, but... No. Oh, I hit that. I hit that, bro. Stop playing with me.
It is, however, worth noting, if you do not want to be bothered with defeating that boss and you still want to buy them, you can instead turn your attention to the northwest of Leonia. You go up to the road, this black... You can also go here to Plateau. This time you then want to turn your attention north of the Atlas Highway Junction site of Grace.
I've already gotten that one.
Work your way through. Same principle as last time. When you defeat the Living Stones, turn into the snowy region again. This time what you want to do is turn your attention to the first Church of Marika, which is located over here. You basically run across the frozen lake, and once you get outside the church, there is a dead body. And if you attract the dead body, grab the collectible. It has the Somber Stone minus Bell Bearing 3, thus allowing you to purchase the next 2 tiers of...
Alright. This is the last thing I need. Then we get our money. Then we upgrade. Beat the Elden Beast. Get out. Straight to the land of the shadow. Ba-boom! This is gonna be amazing. Dead body, where are you? Oh, you're right here. Thanks, man. This won't be in vain. Now we turn our attention to the bird that is going to fall off the exact same ledge 4 times in a row. Shout out to Tullock and Mango. We're about to play one of his videos in the background. Not one of his DLC videos, but like he was seeing the video titled "Can Beating Every Boss Through New Game Plus 7 Get You Max Stats?" So we're gonna watch that.
Hello, thank you for calling. Jacob! Come on, Miyuki, watch where you're throwing those things!
I want to invite my crush Allie to a party this weekend, but I'm nervous. What's a way to make her laugh?
Allie, thou art more fractious than a shepherd's pie, huh?
Actually, she's vegan.
Forsooth, sire, once more.
Hey, I'm in Paris right now, and I'm trying to buy these blue shoes.
Of course. Repeat after me. À tous ces chaussures en bleu.
Your party falls to the ground as a great chasm in the earth opens up. From the smoldering rift rises a demon made of fire!
I wield my enchanted bike. Hold on, my mom's calling me.
Gallantine awaits your return!
I'm the best man at my buddy's wedding. He's been super into fishing his whole life. Can you help me write and practice my speech?
I will get to the bottom of it. I have known Mark since I was just a guppy.
Oh, and he also loves rom-coms.
This thing goes deeper than I thought.
Ha! on the Industrial Revolution this planet has ever seen. Travis, it doesn't matter how much you can bench, okay? Cruise Trip is showing up for your friends.
Careful, we are careful. Might as well get another big amendments, I guess. We swap out all of our blue flasks because, I mean, look at that blue bar. That's a big blue bar. Then just fire Sacred Blade at the head. You know what the best holy weapon in Elden Ring is? Claymore. You know what the best fire weapon is? Claymore. You know what the best cold weapon is? Claymore. 2 levels from that one, though we did have 120,000 extra loot. So, kind of did
25,000.
How much I hate this. Goes all right.
Okay.
My horse, so we return the favor. Yellow Anus Ruins at Astel. I leave the blade beam on to fire at the head. It's nice to have ranged options for Astel. I always get lost on the way to the consecrated Snowfield Catacombs. Then I get lost inside the consecrated Snowfield Catacombs as well because it's a garbage dungeon. At least we'll get to practice it so many times this run. We make it back to the Grace with 0 flasks, way too close. Losing runes deep in a catacomb like this is super bad because we have to run back to go get them. Future Grave Warden duelist just gets washed. Absolutely by. That's it for the Snowfield. We'll hit a duel next. I'm counting the Moonlight Altar as a separate area from Lernia. Also, there's only one other boss there. So we killed it, area clear. Blow up the Death Bird.
So you can lock on him. That's really cool.
Avatar. I take the time to get Flaming Strike and Grace, it pays off. Same idea with Borealis and Bite. Partner wanted to...
I'm gonna get another 40,000 because I don't know how much it's gonna be to upgrade it. When I saw the first upgrade, I think it said 2,000.
We'll do less
Or no, that's for something else. What am I talking
for
about?
the other mountaintops dungeons because, oh my god, I don't want to do those, but we will at least 7 times each. Godskin. No status effects. I forgot to get something other than fire on the sword. It's only a 40% resistance. Not the end of the world. This video's taking so long, I'm worried that joke will be in poor taste. Like the heat death of the universe happened and someone watched this video 5 days later like, too soon, my guy. Giant Mountaintops Catacombs is probably my least favorite. I should do a ranking of the catacombs later in the video when I'm just desperate for narration. This one's over Gangrene, but also does the gaslight thing that the Lindell catacombs do. It's the worst of both worlds. Like Miley Cyrus's Wario, Wally Wirus. Then we die and lose a bunch of runes, and I'm gonna say fudge it. We won't go there. At least the boss is cool and unique. We also raid a tree spirit. Wild that this is the only one in the game. It's weak to fire, so we burn it. Very cool. This dungeon took 15 minutes, and it's not even enough runes to level up once, which means we have to go beat another boss safely without dying to level up. No pressure. At the Giant Conquering Heroes grave, it's not bad. It's kind of fun to bait the giant and smack its taint. Wait, I don't think we can show that on YouTube. Already censored that. Alright, Heroes and More. This one is just like the one in Altus with the difference that, I don't know what the difference is. More health and damage, probably. They'll probably be on a poll soon if you want to vote for them. Go to the Patreon. They've actually been on a poll. I wrote this a long time ago. They lost. Time for the sewer, which honestly isn't as bad as some of these catacombs. I do wish there were some more graces. At least we have the endurance where Lionel is set for some more defense at this point. Get Mode's Shackle before the Lindell catacombs, then don't use Mode's Shackle for the catacombs because I forgot that I just picked it up. Whoops. At least I know the layout of this one a little better, so we can get Escar bodied and his little dogs too. I've heard of Escar Go. When are we gonna make Escar go fuck himself? Sewer mode with that heavy claymore, and then Braggart's Roar. I won't use the charge dart too. Like it at this point. This was before the Grave Warden Duelist run taught me the great that is a run mode too. I'm just gonna hit him a lot. T-shoes too, and despite him having status immunity, Death Flame doesn't count as a status, so he's just dead. I cleared out this bottom zone so that the dancers just can't hide. By dancers, I mean Valiant Gargoyles, which I thought we had already fought, but apparently I was wrong. So let's bring Tish out and roar. Why? I guess we'll just be using the jump attacks instead of the charged attack. Get poison, not great, but we have plenty of HP. It's no big deal. feel deeper to unlock, get those imps, and feel a lot better about our rune situation. Like a lot better. Siluria with that hot claymore. I really wish we could use the tree spear. It's super fun, but we need fade for that, so that's a bummer. Set requirements are another reason we're just rocking it. You don't need much to make it happen. Feed the camps quickly, and we save our pickles.
Boom!
One goes through them like a hot knife through butter, and it literally is a hot knife. It's like an old
289, 225.
better than carrying a manor, I suppose.
This is
run all around, hit the first mark of death, and we are able to
just
attack.
flippin' insane, dude. That's just crazy.
Found Hunter at your service, chopping at the bit. Flash reflects on top tier personnel. Proud of you. I know you can't tell, but I'm thrilled to meet you.
We're even dressed as her #1 fan. Oh, God. Did we let her know we're not Lionel? This feels a little awkward. Thank God it's just a hug. Bring in Tish, avoid the fire, and invade. But we almost get fully there. Tish is basically soloing the fight for us. She is much better at hitting than we are. I don't think she gets hit by auto lightning like we do by the toads. The biggest move is just taking 10% off the top of every boss's top. Thank you. Next, I guess we'll clear the 4-5 land with the Black Lake Kindred. It's not a unique boss. It's almost exactly the same as the one in Dragon Barrel, but at least it's a little better on global work. So you have to love this
already, dude.
Like the one in the Dragon Barrel. Of course, there's a top in the 4-5 land that's the worst. Second, I guess, still a bummer. I love playing Elden Ring. Over-level in Claymore with fire. Fell Twins are dead. It's one we would forget, honestly. Regal Cinema Spirit, I suppose. It's another remembrance and not a lot of rooms. This is the cleanup era, since the only bosses with any amount of room to earn mountaintops or beyond. Once we get through all 7 NG plus cycles, we will just do mountaintops and beyond. I know I'm joking that I think that we'll get to max level quickly. No, I know that we're not. It's going to be really bad. We've done one Moose, yes, but what about a second Moose? I'll save you the time of us running around collecting torches. Moose 2 is less Moose than Moose 1. Sequels.
Okay, I know that seems underwhelming from what just happened, but don't worry.
Because it's 69. No, it isn't, Phil. You forgot to count several of the bosses on the script, and thank God is not keeping a live boss count on the script, because that would make this all a nightmare. We're getting casual today, gamers, because this is a long one. Anyway, the Dragonkin soldier in the Lake of Rot is pretty dirty, but he's wearing protection with a fanny pack that makes him invincible. We don't die, though, and that's number 69, everyone. More running to get to the next boss, but we'll skip that. Not the boss. The run. Maybe the boss is just the Dragonkin soldier of Matt Stone, which is pretty different than the Rot Lake one. This one has ice lightning. He was immune to health debuff. Why? What? Big brain move for Caleb fight Exicus, then go get the aggro of the Knight's Cavalry so we can fight them both at the same time. It's gonna work. Not working.
Why am I not dodging? What?
It's gonna work good enough. Exicus teleported away. Okay, it's gonna work. Okay. Knight's Cavalry time. We'll bring it as close to Exicus as we can, but then he teleports again. He gets stuck, we kill the horse, and then he won't stop falling? Okay, so he's...
This does good poison damage.
Back to his starting position, but the horse isn't there to catch him until he can summon the horse back. So he just keeps falling forever, and we can't deal damage to him because he has iframes as he falls.
I have been falling.
How did I not dodge that?
Probably not. Something jankier will surely happen when we play for like a million hours. Rail Knots, Pickle. Let's get that happening. 3 bosses, 1 pickle. I'm just hitting the run button, not trying any cheese. I'm even staying on my feet to let the cavalry mess with me. Easy. got that one. But can we also add the Death Viper for boss number 3? Yes. It doesn't had if that happened. Saving our pickle costs 3 bosses. But can we add a meal to the same pickle? No, right? Yeah, it wears off. Maybe if we were two-handing the thing more, but the two-handing came on when we...
This is bad. This is the worst position anyone could be in.
I'm throwing for content. I'm so sorry. But we can turn...
Actually, it's not the worst, but it's bad.
Duo in the town of Horsery. It's easy. They're basic enemies with a health bar.
And look at you, you haven't even got a name tag. You've got no chance.
We can do the first bits of the Millicent Press while we're here for prosthesis calendars. +5 decks with upside. So that's for sure going to be one of the +5 calendars. I haven't totally decided what the other one is.
Where'd he go?
At this point, but they don't have one.
Oh, there you are, boy.
So I haven't had it. We get rotted by the putrid Crystallic trio, but still do fun. Asian fixes. More Caleb cleanup. The Caleb Catapult has a cemetery chamber. It's the exact same as the one in the Weeping Peninsula, just with a bit more health and damage. Like 2 more health. This one's whaley. Back at Radon's house, we confront the mascot, not the warrior, and the Crucible Knight. Seriously, Red Mane Lions, this missing company is 100% their mascot. I don't know why the Crucible is, but Radon would love it. That's one of Godfrey's guys. Pumpkinheads, one of them plants a flag. I don't know why. Does that do anything? I guess it lets me know that they respect the flag and Caleb. And it also means that Caleb couldn't be improved in any way. Sorry, you can't breathe the air, snowflake. We're real Caleb patriots. Time for the Gale Cave. This is a tribute to comic writer Gail Simone. Oh, that's why it's pronounced that way. Tribal Burns. Magma Worm is just like the one in Fort Lake.
Where are you?
This one's in a smaller room.
Oh.
Next to the Pickled Bummer. Unless we beat the Tibia Mariner. Oh, we did. That's 200 extra rooms, baby. Oh, big money. Maybe not every boss. I think we're gonna stop.
I just gotta play it safe, really, and have like good dodge timing.
Guardian Golems died. No, we just did the...
What the heck is that?
Cave is a reference to the Flintstones.
Oh.
We'll have a game time.
So I'm out of room. It was no point. It was no point. I was out of flasks.
He wants to fight. This isn't hateful. It's sporting. Do I remember how to do the Earth Tree burying the catacombs and the minor Earth Tree and the Caleb and the one by the tree? No, I don't remember how to do it. I don't even remember the name. The boss is an Earth Tree Watchdog duo. He tries to stun lock me. Hate that. Sorry if it seems like I'm being negative, but like, this is a journey, right? Should we try to keep things exciting? I don't know where the Celia Tunnel is, so we just warp there through Lingrave and body the Falling Star Beast. Beat him with the pullout game from the Crackblade Ash of War. Literally a deadly pullout game. Let's take a trip to get 40 levels in 2 minutes. How's that possible? Through the power of synergy. We beat the Neo 9 miss we got in Castle Warren for the Graphic Greatsword, which
Okay,
gives
good.
a +5 to every stat temporarily, saving 40 levels in volume, which is pretty major at the end. Hey, while we're here, let's kill the Knight's Cavalry and the Death Bird. One shot from our Claymore, which we haven't invested in any stats for yet. Who is the Weeping Peninsula boss? Earth Tree Avatar. I forgot to swap the fire infusion. It doesn't matter. Tombs or the catacombs. I guess I paid the 2 mana, because we got it just fine. Then we blast the cemetery shade with 1 sacred blade. Bard. Hero of Zamora drops a worse version of Radigan's Sword Seal. Thanks. Miranda is even easier in this game than she is in Mass Effect. Seriously, you have to actively try not to hook up with her. The game shoves her at you, and I don't like it. You know what they say, save the worst for last, so in Taylor's Catacombs, I hardly know her catacombs. Then fight the Gank Burial Watchdog and get something. I honestly don't remember what he drops. You know what they say, save the one you forgot about for last. It's the Rune Bear. It's a Rune Bear. And I'm feeling pretty good after we cleared all the Weeping Peninsula in about 20 minutes. So if we do that 7 times, that means we only spent 140 minutes in the Weeping Peninsula. That's not great, but not terrible. All this is Gelmir next on the way we killed Gelfish. I mean, now she isn't. Shaded Castle is in a valley, so it is shaded. We beat up Malay outside the Ruffines, but right here, I'll be honest, the Sentinel Advantage is going to be my friend later, so will the Millicent prosthesis. First, we need the Valkyrie prosthesis. Hey, while we're here, might as well pick up Elmer of the Fun. He's so full of uncertainty. Now, trust me, Elmer, invest in a bell-bearing coin. It's a crypto gem. Tibia Mariner with the holy weapon. Here is the hydrogen bomb versus popping baby. And I didn't get that the first time I saw it. I overcomplicated it in my head, thinking he was counting the death pool of weapons of mass destruction versus the death totals of disease. No, it's way simpler. Just bombs could kill a baby that's sick really easy. Another Earth Tree watchdog. What Earth Tree? Hey, if you think we're got it now, wait till +7.
What? Why would it do it so long?
Where we fall to our death close. Then we make it down and we found the kindreds of rock. Man, shit, we should really go pick up those ruins. Okay, we're still up to 1. Boston
That's stupid.
Really good. Right in, we get the magma worm, and if it just keeps stomping, it can win this. That move is so hard to punish. Stun locking sucks. Today, it stopped doing it. Thank God. Boss number 100 is the demi-human queen Maggie. Ooh, gangs don't mess around. Always respect the gang. We died twice. Respect the gang twice. That ruins our ratio and means that demi-human queen Maggie killed us more than Melania did. Gelmir Heroes Grave stuff like this.
I dodge every time. I don't know why it's not working, bro.
Yes, dungeons. Maybe next playthrough I should grab Raptor of the Mist for this shit. We're already quick stepping down the lava with swagger to skip the puzzle, which might not even be faster, but we'd have to get the puzzle to work on the first try, and dropping down on the chariot is janky as all hell. Boss down here is a red wolf that has no health by. Big snake eater ladders. If you come to the stream, I sing snake eater. Every time we climb these, might be fun. Funner than the volcano cave. You just walk to the bottom and hit Margot a few times. I've heard of demi-human queen Margot. I'm trying to figure out how we can make demi-human queen
Go to the polls.
The damn Democratic Party really saw a dude who was impossible to lose to and said, challenge accepted. Speaking of bosses who are impossible to lose to, the fully grown falling star beast. I call him the full-grown falling star beast, but I spelled it differently to show that I'm exasperated. That one kind of works better in text. For some reason, the worm face is already on the ground? Why? Don't be here. Be somewhere else. I have an ulcerated tree spirit to fight, and I don't want you bothering me. It didn't bother me. We're just that fast. Mount Gelmir, more like Mount Dun. Here, let's wipe out the rest of all of this now. First, a Knight's Cavalry, ultimate technique. Get on your horse and kind of bash into it. 3 falling star beasts in the last hour. I think this is actually the lowest scale one. Maybe it's either this one or Kalin, but it's simple enough either way. They're not actually weak to strike damage. They're weakest to elemental attacks. Weird. Really seems like hammers would break rocks the best. Whatever. We could reset and fight the 3 sentinels one at a time. It would be safer. Faster to just fight them both. With Tish here, it's not even that bad, despite sometimes the camera trying to be a secret third boss in this fight. Hey, where'd the merchant go? It's a bell-bearing hunter. Apparently these are all Elmer, so how is it still alive? Didn't we kill you? It fades out like an illusion, but if you kill Morgoth, his illusion's gone from Stormveil, so what's going on there? Right nearby, the Death Lord gets blasted by Sacred Blade. It's pretty much death right now.
Dodge. Oh, you're so smart, dude.
Altus sure is a place with a ton of bosses that are just bosses from somewhere else. But again, Sage's Cave is a 2-for-1 special. Calibrate this, Garrus, and get assassinated. Assassin. That's going to be stuck in your head today. Plenty of water, stretch your back. Freakazoid turns 30 next year. I was a little worried I'd forget to do the abductor virgins, so let's fall down and hit them. By the way, abductor virgins is another pun because they abduct people, but also hips are the abductor muscles, and that's where the weapons are. They're on a hip joint. Speaking of hip joints, the unsightly catacombs. It's not a hip joint. It's not hip. It's terrible. But at least we get through all the super games we can fighting for fewer and misbegotten things. I think they finished the dungeon and forgot to put a boss here until 3 days before the game came out, so they just tossed them in here. I don't like this next boss, but I do like his name. It's Wormface. Fun fact, the Wormface bosses are actually related to the Mountaintops of the Giants, I think. Well, they may be giants. 1 Crystallion is a boss, but 2 Crystallions is also 1 boss. Inflation is a glitch in all this. I would guess it's got the highest one. It's time for 2 more bosses that are just sorta guys that got put in a room together, or a guy and a gal. I don't know the Omen Killer's gender, actually. All I know is they both died. 2 Godskins are 1 boss, but 1 Godskin is also 1 boss. The value of the room is now crashed. You should have bought crypto. Millicent dies since she gives us Beat Prosthesis for +5 to Dex with upside. We have to take 1 +5 talisman for our stats. Might as well take the only one that has upside. Black Knife Assassin drops the Black Knife. That might be a great option for later since it does percentile damage with Lance the Axe. This dragon hooked up with Vike. Personally, I think she can do better, and so can Vike. They both can. Sainted Hero's Grave isn't all that bad, but it is long. Again, that's gonna kill the run, not the deaths. Just time. In a way, time is responsible for all.
I shouldn't have dodged that because I can't even see where he is.
On a positive note, we get to
I shouldn't have gone for that.
They're pretty cool until this one dies really fast, and we really not invest.
Dude, what? That's a 3-part attack?
We're doing alright. Ariza's side tune is in contention for my least favorite. Nothing quite captures the feeling of, wait, where the hell am I? That the Ariza's side tune does. Eventually I'm just wandering through the hallways full of corpses that I've killed, cowering, wondering when it will be my own corpse that I discover. Finally find the right room, pull the lever, then work back. Maybe
I can't tell what's going on.
count its words, since I'm gonna do it 16 times.
Stand straight, please.
Man,
Nope. Guess not.
I remember to get the
Stop.
earlier.
No. I'm dead. Let's go. Yay, I died.
But then it's free. I've actually practiced against these two for some reason. Even after all this time, this cave still hasn't dried up. It's still water. And the boss is still Clean Rock. Night in Lernia, toasted. All of the caves in Lernia are lakeside, but this one is also crystal. So are several others. Lakeside Crystal Cave, bad name, bad boss. It's another Bloodhound Knight. Untiss, untiss, untiss. Deathbird just takes 2 more Sacred Blade beams. It really is the perfect Deathbird tool. It's also the perfect Knight's Cavalry tool. Maybe that's the Claymore, actually. Seriously, why is this thing so good? Let's get the Death Right Bird now, totally different than the Deathbird. I don't believe it. Then another Knight's Cavalry, but this one is North. Seriously, if these two count as different bosses, I see no reason that Godfrey and MG1 and Godfrey and MG2 don't count as different bosses. Nothing's gonna kill us, certainly not a Bell-bearing Hunter. That would be embarrassing. That wasn't foreshadowing. We really won. I'll leave Sacred Blade on for Smaragd. It should hit the head well. It doesn't, we gotta chase it a little. Bummer. Now, 1 Crystallion is 1 boss, but 2 Crystallions is also 1 boss. And we're using a joke that FromSoft reused bosses, and their budget had millions of dollars. I am simply a little guy doing my best. Just like the Omen Killer. We kill him before we kill his dogs. Is that cooler or less cool? You decide. We'll hit Taco Bell fries next to warp back to the Chapel of Anticipation and beat the Grafted Scion. Would have been faster to beat him at the beginning, but I'm not very good at this game.
Oh my god!
Most bosses are special, but this one is just, Dan? Okay. Hey, Dan. Weird armor you picked out. And a flail. Really feels like someone hit random too many times until the Monster Factory character showed up. Kaku ever
Put the bow away!
Kaku crushing balls on the work computer to find out more. Hey, it's another Tibia Mariner. I guess. Holy damage makes it faster than fast. Extra fast. With Bottom Catacombs isn't at the top of my list for favorite dungeons, but it's not at the bottom. Kind of fun to shoot the arrows at the Omen.
I'm dodging. Like what?
One of that stat ones. This Erdtree Avatar drops me the best physics.
Oh my gosh, man.
Too strong. Road Dead Catacombs is not even close to the end of the run. And this boss is a snail that summons a Crucible Knight. Really think Miyazaki's doing some improv with these. Black Knife Catacombs has 2 bosses, a Black Knife Assassin, that's easy, and a Cemetery Shade, which is easier. To be fair, if you come here low level, this is one of the worst catacombs to deal with in the game. But with 99 vigor, it ain't all that bad. Sorry I've been so negative. Let's go to the Ruin-strewn Oedipus, my favorite motherfucking level in the game. We're far enough in the video that we're allowed to swear. By the way, for those who miss what the joke is there, it's a reference to how cool this level is. It's a catacomb, but backwards and outside, so you can see how high you're getting. The Makar arena is really cool, and Makar is cool. The first time you fight him, probably less cool on following playthroughs. But definitely less cool. I don't know why I said probably. I know he's less cool on following playthroughs, but the first time I fought this dude, this was sick. Did you know you can kill the Royal Revenant by hitting it with damage? Tree Sentinel is one of the last bosses in the game if you're playing smart. Postal Elite Cave, these demi-humans don't care about good Midwestern terms. Ag heals? He should have healed because he died. I dig the Stone Digger Tunnel. It's got smithing stones. The boss is big, scary when you're low level. Nice tunnel. I don't like Crucible Knights. I prefer Crucible Knights, but that's just me. Despicable me. Bell-bearing Hunter followed by a Deathrite Bird right next door. Wait, just a Deathbird. These puns might be cringe to you, but hey, what do you want? I'm one of the cringe folk, after all. In the cringe folk, Hero's Grave, with the Tree Spirit. It's not just highly rated, it's ulcer rated. The Stormslit Catacombs were my first catacomb, and the Erdtree Barrier Watchdog was my first boss in Elden Ring. I didn't even realize that the Roadside Cave was here until I did all bosses the first time. R.I.P. to the Beast Man. Death Touch Catacombs has a Black Knife Assassin that has the right idea and starts the fight with less health.
Why don't you just roll down?
Sellen sells spells. Gotta save her for like 10 rounds from now when we have intelligence. Final boss of the run is Soldier of God, Rick. He's the strongest boss in the game, so we use the strongest attack. Rupture Physic Tier. Go. That's enough to bring our endurance up to 38. Oh God. That's 176 levels in the first NG cycle. A decent start, more than a quarter of the way through. If we're just looking at levels, by the way, if you think I missed a boss here or there during the run,
Welcome to hell. Who gives a shit? Ready to hell.
normally I struggle with the grafted Scion at the start of the run, but that's just because I'm a trading boy. An importer, exporter, if you will. Without the big health and flasks, trading is large. But an NG Plus grafted Scion is pretty free. What happens when we beat him here? Is there like a bridge that leads to Limgrave or something?
Watch out for that first step, it's a doozy.
So why not kill the Tree Sentinel on the way through Limgrave? Because Daddy wants stats. Daddy wants stats that actually do things. And little babies to give me as much experience as beating a baby to death. Not very much. We do have to grab these stones for a key every time, those are pretty valuable. But then we had to do some pickle farming, and I'll be real, for every boss. It's simply too much. There isn't actually a limit to how many NG plus cycles you can do, and I would rather just keep pushing further into the infinite than running over to Caelid and farming over 1,000 pickles. Market time, still no damage investment, still doesn't matter. I wonder, can we get to Godric in 3 minutes and save the pickle? Danger Path would be the fastest way. We stop at the Grace just for safety, then get aggressive. Real aggressive. The pickle wears off at the start of phase 2.
I'm not supposed to have what I want.
Here's what we need right now. Godric's Great Room, because it's a great room, and that's in the name. It's great. It's starting to look like I'm changing my shirt a lot in the corner. It's because I am. This run was basically done whenever we had time after other runs. This section was after the Sellen run. Think about that. Think about when that video went up. When this video went up. Yeah, Smaraga's dead. The key for Raya Lucaria is right behind him. Let's go clear that out for more money. Dog is still easy, though I will say I'm noticing the increase in health these bosses are getting. Everything feels a little spongy. Still not bad. We one-cycle Brenal in phase 1, then hit phase 2 with some super fast stance breaks from the very cool thrust of the Claymore. Since we're clearing all 165 bosses again, might as well go up to Altus for the Ruin Screw Oedipus again, right? I am so sorry, Fort Height enthusiasts. That means that everyone's favorite fort is done for this video. I know you were expecting to see 7 Fort Knights, but it's just not in the cards. I'm so sorry.
But you can't do this to me.
Magma Worm might not seem like a threat. Those 4 hitboxes can stun lock you. They didn't this time, but they could have. Welcome to Altus, baby. Fighting Lanciacs here just makes her run away, so we're skipping that. I guess we're gonna do the Tree Sentinel duo though, for some reason. They were kinda on the way. Hey, they also kill us, and that's the first step in a very long time. I am so curious how the stats are gonna look on this one. It's probably gonna end up with great average boss time, a low death to boss ratio. Currently it's at about 12%. That's wild. We had 2 Tree Sentinels, but what about a third? Actually, we've had 6 Tree Sentinels. How about a 7th? Or a Severalith? Shout out to Jelinski, Survivor. We're already in Altus, and I guess we'll clear the Erdtree Avatar for the Lord's Room. Probably not going to do this every time, but I am desperate for money. In the game. And in real life. Hell, join the Patreon. I have so many student loans. Yep, I know Brandon canceled the federal ones, but I had a lot more private ones. So, you know, that's a dent. That's a drop in the bucket. It's a big bucket. It's wild how fast we're fighting the Autophagy already. This is going to be a speed run if we make it past MP7 and still in the rooms. At this point, none of the bosses will be new anymore, so we'll just go right to the end game, probably clear out overworld bosses at mountaintops and snowfield and skip everything else. Never skip Morga. How could he? He's so cool. His boss speed rips, and he drops a lot of runes. Hey, that Lord's Rune from earlier pays off. We needed it to round off the level. The brain is massive, and heart is pure. 4 lands going through New Game Plus can make you feel like you're doing defeat is an exercise. Like nothing you do ever actually changes anything. We're cursed to be powerless against the system. We'll only rebuild itself. More insulated, more impenetrable to the common person every time. Also, we fought the Blackblade Kindred. He was on the way. So was Borealis, so we won't ignore Borealis. Tish and our fire attacks shred. It's so fast, he drops a lot of runes. Fudge it, let's get right to. We can probably save the pickle from ignoring Alice, as long as his pokey stick doesn't poke us out. That's enough for 2 full levels at this point. Wow, inflation is brutal. fire giant? Why? He's doing a great job guarding the forge. We're chilling Mystic here. Tish melts him with the blade beams again. She is such an asset, even in these later runs. Burn down the Earth Tree. Let's do Theranism. Against the Godskin duo, it's becoming abundantly clear that you can blast through this game to get to the end game pretty fast. You don't have to spend a lot of time building up. And they're not even that much harder to reach, especially using percentile damage packed like frostbite. Malekith can still be dangerous in phase 2. He's way too fast, and his hurt box is trash. He also gets percentile damage that messes up a big old health bar. But we're still rocking. It's still good. I was wondering, if Vic from Malekith doesn't carry over to the Ashen Capital, oh well, we can for sure save a pickle by beating Gideon and Godfrey down to the map. Wait until he finishes monologuing, and 3-minute timer. Go. Will Godfrey still be free? He has really high frost resistance, but it's absurd how fast the Claymore applies it with Chilling Mist. Also absurd how fast he rips through Tish and how much damage we take from the earthquakes. Daddy rips us in half. Thank you, Daddy. Second death this cycle, but even worse, a wasted Brunard. And another wasted Brunard. As he kills us again. This is where I'm genuinely starting to feel that plus of the game plus there. Well,
No!
So this is a little late.
He spammed me with 3 attacks!
Attempt 3 weekend stance breaks in better places and just breathe through the final earthquake. We're heading in to fight Radagon and forgot to take off the silver tier mask. That reduces our damage. NG plus God. Still no damage investment and a penalty. How's the damage? Honestly, I think the other stats are placebos. The only ones that matter are the ones that make your bars big. You can see the bars getting bigger. Right at the end, I forgot to put the golden scarab on.
You shouldn't have done that.
In the grand scheme of things, it doesn't really matter. 500,000 runes, that's like a side of fries at the end of our run. Dragon Barrow is getting the sauce first this time, starting with the Black Blade Kindred, who is janking further away than ever before. Why are you over here? We get so far away, Teeth starts picking fights with the Vulgar Militia. Rail next, can we get him with the same pickle? Yeah, I sure hope we can. But can we get the Putrid Avatar with that same pickle? Not if it starts stalling with Elden Stars Jr. Wait, hold on. I believe in myself. We did it. That's a hat trick. 3 bosses sharing a pickle. You'll love to see it. Rail is asleep and goes really fast with a little Black Flame Tornado. It's not a boss, I don't have to do it, but yeah, Rail's worth a lot of runes and still scales up as you go up in New Game Plus cycles. It's runes for free. Maybe I should start switching to do Black Flame stuff, but I just kind of feel bad about doing that since we don't have faith investment. So we won't. It'll almost be end of the run. No cheese for the Knights Cavalry, that takes too long to set up, so we just whack it. Whacking it's more fun anyway. Whacking it. You can't do it. All of that is worth an entire level. This is getting so bad. I figured Dragon Barrow would still pay off, but it appears I am wrong. Oh, in for a penny, in for a pound, so let's pound it with the Beastmen of Farum Azula and save the pickle from the Knights Cavalry. 27 levels away from Endurance being finished off, Hughes really is the baby brother of Dragon Barrow bosses. Like, sweetie, you know what the other bosses are doing here, right? Get on their level. First, we have to get on the Godskin Apostles level in the Divine Tower of Kaled. This is going to be such a pain every time. It's so easy to die to gravity in here, unless you're super fast on the sticks and quit out like me. Kind of wish we could go grab the Radon Great Rune and see exactly how big these bars can get, but oh well. Stick with Godric. Let's do damage, and that's what we need. Anyway, Chilling Mist is super unfair against the Godskin Apostle. It just fully freezes those blasphemy noodles. 25 minutes for a Dragon Barrow, jotting that down for later. To the Consecrated Snowfield, which means first the castle's full, but again, these first cycles are going to be very similar. We're not really getting stats that could let us try a different weapon. Hell, even when we go to strength, that's just gonna make the Claymore better. We could still die. The frosty combos of Niall's dual wielding.
What does standard all-wheel drive mean in the new Mazda CX-90? It means the
Soldier are a bit too much for us. Attempt 2, we don't get bursted down, and it goes a lot better. Or is this attempt 3 technically? Do we count MG1? I don't know. Run some more errands to get to the snowfield. That takes about 12 minutes overall. Yikes. At least Niall is dead for when we have to beat the mountaintop's bosses. There's only one boss in Mogwin, but he's worth so many runes, so let's go there next. Penguin Noble gets beaten by Colt. Should have tried a jacket, my friend. I'll scoop up some more rune arts and probably worth grabbing. We're going to be doing great in the later cycles of NG+, just a feeling I have. Moog has decent frostbite resistance, but the Claymore gets over 100 stat buildup before you put the cloud out, so that just adds more. It's gonna pop super fast. Remote is hitting hard and gives us another L. Perfect. I don't want to get flawless victories. That would make this all pretty boring. One of my biggest fears as a creator is not knowing what I'll do when I get too good at the game. Like, it's not a story without conflict. It's just a series of chores. Liturgical Town is another big, long chore that's going to slow us down every time. I wish the game would just stay open in New Game Plus cycles. This is a puzzle the first time you play it. After that, it's nothing. The bubble blower could be a problem later. That is some big damage if I don't roll right, but it's not hard. Swag jump will be landed every time, guaranteed. We're right against the Hot Knife again. Who the Lord is hitting hard now, but we can roll through most of that and hit 2 whole levels. One thing won't slow us down at NG Plus is the Waterfall, because we can sprint through it. Love that. Alright, how's the hardest boss in the game with our weak damage? That's a joke. It's not weak damage. It's bananas damage. It just shouldn't be. Greatsword, fire, and Tish all combined. Absolutely floor. There are still moves she can go for that'll mess us up, and Tish ends up dying right before the second onion, so we go in there, breed in, finish her off. Get rotted, who cares? That's a lot of levels. Concentrated snowfield time, starting with the Putrid Avatar, and starting with the Death to Elden Stars Jr.
Prove yourself. Admit yourself.
Definitely gotta make getting that full goat a priority, I think. Obviously, it's not hard, I just get a little bumped on the sticks there. Now the big green turtle isn't a boss, but it does make fighting a boss harder. Also, I gotta remember to grab the golden sword from the Elfie's remembrance to make this easier if you runs. You know, we're writing this as we go, and that's helpful. For the Death Bird, we slap on Sacred Blade. It really is serpent hunter for Death Bird. It's honestly better. It takes 5 shots to the head to win. Time for Theodore Rex. I'm not bringing the octopuses.
You shouldn't have done that.
That magma can really just unlock your place, too. Attempt 2, still no octopuses. Still a big mistake. You can still stun lock this place. Fine, Octopi, I'm calling you out of retirement. One last job. I know you're retired. You're just trying to tend the garden and shit, but they are pretty passive today.
Why would he come that direction, bro?
Stands pressure mixed with theirs and clears them out pretty fast. That's actually enough to max out our endurance at 84. It only took 154 bosses too, so almost double the previous 2 stats combined. Also 70 hours total. Oh shit, this is gonna be very bad, isn't it?
And I'm strong, and I'm down to get the friction on, so right.
Forlorn Cave, misbegotten, and you know, I think I'd rather hit begotten with a big sword. Now, one Knight's Cavalry isn't fun, but what if you got 2 Knight's Cavalry? Wouldn't that be extra not fun? Torrent's health does not scale with NG Plus cycles, meaning that it dies really, really fast, and this is just New Game Plus 1. Then we get invaded by a Nastia for a second. It's just pure chaos. Thankfully, the AI on the Knight's Cavalry breaks. Game balances itself out sometimes. Doing a lot of sitting to stream these videos. Hopefully I'm not going to end up in a yellow anus ruins situation. Pastel, Stars of Darkness. Cool name, but dog, stars are the thing in space that aren't darkness. That's like calling a candy bar mounds, almonds of having almonds. It doesn't have almonds. That's the point. Little benefit of NG Plus, the caves you entered are still on the map, so you know where the consecrated snowfield catacombs are, but we still do have to do the consecrated snowfield catacombs, which is terrible. One of the worst ones for sure. Margaret's Shackle makes it a little better, but it is way too overganked and way too over-unfun. But part of that is all the game. Once you get through it to fight the future Grave Warden Duelist, though, that also kind of sucks. He's like way too weak. Maybe they think you're fighting him with reduced flasks from running through the catacomb? I don't know. Strain Mimic Tier is our last boss for the snowfield. It will never be hard, but he does use our health bar, so he is a big old butterball. He's a big old pickle. Snowfield clear. Tops now, starting with a Death Bird, who gets to be boss number 200. Congrats, Death Right Bird. I'm sorry I called you a Death Bird, but I don't respect you, and I don't know what makes you different enough from a Death Right Bird to make me remember that. We're trying to save another pickle by hitting the emerging avatars. By the time we get over there, we have about a minute 30 left. I took some time to put some fire on the sword instead of holy, and I think it was worth it. Only 74 levels to go with strength. In the Spirit Caller Cave, I don't know why we're stuck with the Hot Knife. I think it's just Phil making a little mistake sometimes. It's a debilitating condition. That black one is really carbon too. You might have to tag her out there. At the moment, I don't want to. Our Mimic is going to be too stupid to two-hand the Claymore. Giant concrete hero's grave is honestly not that bad of a catacomb. A little closet fire monk can be annoying, but if you have Margaret's Shackle, you don't have to deal with them. We do have it, but it didn't seem to work, so we end up fighting the fire monk anyway. Now we just have to make this giant. We did this a while ago. Don't you remember? You silly goose. Give your room some more and get the armor set and the sword. Honestly, I don't think they need to drop all of it here. Why does the one in the Weeping Peninsula drop Radagon's Scar Seal? Drop the sword. I want it earlier for secret starting class reasons. The giant mountaintop catacombs is the worst one until I go to another one. Then that one will be the worst, but for now, we're at 30 out of bosses, so it's still a really good ratio.
Albion Online is a sandbox MMORPG in which you write your own story instead of following a laid-out path. Explore a vast open. Everything you do has an impact on Albion's player-driven economy. Every piece of equipment is crafted by players from resources gathered by players. The equipment you wear defines who you are. Switching from knight to magician is as easy as swapping your armor and weapon, or be a combination of the two. Venture deep inside dungeons on your own or with a group of companions. Explore realms beyond Albion, teeming with
Not popping a rune arc until we solve this thing so I don't accidentally lose another one. And it takes forever to solve. Even if I know where I'm going, I think it would still require a ton of running. I really, really hate this place. Hopefully by the time we hit NG plus 7, I will remember how it works. I got it. Never know. There's a tree spirit in the bottom. Whatever. Hey, we haven't done Radon yet? Okay, let's try to one-cycle him for fun, and we get so close. Big bummer. Takes another hit and pick it up again. With him out of the way, we can go cat. Catacombs, yay, or dead aren't that bad, as long as you hold up 2 mana before your interaction. It's another tree spirit, but this one's putrid, which means it has rot, and takes more damage. Fire. We have fire. I'm always worried about forgetting to do the Saoirse Ronan River well, so let's just do that now. We're cleaning up this cycle at this point. None of the bosses really matter. They're just not going to drop a useful amount of runes anyway. Lighting all the torches to fight a weaker, less valuable beast is killing me. Such a time suck. I'm weirdly excited for when we're done with NG plus 7, because then the bosses won't be unique anymore. We can just sprint to the Elden Beast, wipe out the Dragon Barrow, Snowfield, Paladreed, Moe, and Mount Ops and reset every time. Everything will be worth a pick. Moose die, Dragonkin Soldier die next, and that's all the Saoirse Ronan bosses. But it also took 12 minutes, because it's a lot of running. More underground time. We still haven't done the standard Mimic tier yet. This routing is so weird for me now, but hey, I'll take it if I can delay the Valiant Gargoyles and see its chance for it. So, I'm trying to be extra haha and give the Mimic the jar cannon with no ammo. Then we try to use Black Flame Tornado to get around the big health pool. It was not nice. We just used Mimic Butter. Let's light the lights again. This one has less spread out torches and a boss worth more than twice as many runes.
For what, 2 to 4?
Yep.
wholly good against Moose. I don't have holy, but Tish does. Even with all this Elden, I hate the gargoyles. Their bodies don't work. The slightest elevation makes them immune to a crit. It's just weak sauce. But at least, Notcron is done. Again. There are 3 bosses in Deep Root, Siluria being first because I'm worried I can hit her. Her tree is a weapon I consider using for this run, but the bait requirement stops that. Same with Blasphemous Blade and Black Knife. All would be great for different reasons. I should get some cheats for Fia's champs. I fucking hate these things. I'm not really embarrassed dying for them though. It's just like a lottery. With the damage resistance penalty from Radigan Sorcio, we kind of just get got sometimes. Not sure why I'm going for Classy instead of 40 now. I think I was just worried I'd forget him. Don't worry, next NG cycle I'll have a list to make sure we're good. This one is getting Crack Blade. I want stance breaks so it doesn't move. We kind of get caught in the Omega laser, but not really, and make it out for the win. Like, Fia's champs killed us. Classy didn't. That's what I mean when I say it's just kind of a dice roll. The dice are in our favor, but at this point, sometimes things are going to kill us. Hey, another boss I'd maybe forget, the Dragonkin Soldier of Not Stellar. Sick arena, sick entrance, but such a long run after such a long elevator ride. Wait, maybe you can get here from the Incel River. Maybe I'll try that route. Can't go up the study hall without the statue, and we still haven't done the Ronnie quest in a second time. Let's fight the Beretta baby. It's just a charged attacks. That's it. That's the fight. And now we go fight Exicus? Phil, what the fuck are you doing? Why are you routing the way you do? Do you want to be lost? I think we just wanted to round off a level before the end of the stream. We only need 63 more levels of strength. It will be fine. Okay, this stream's a little rough. It's been a minute since we worked on this video when we had extra time because we don't have a lot of extra time. So, Streamtail thought we were doing Prelude, and sure, I guess, putting a note in for the next stream that we have to go back and do Fortis Act. It's all very confusing. Knights Cavalry and Deptford. Deb O'Neill, you silly goose thinking you can beat us in a fight. Don't you know we're too good for you and all of your goons? Sorcery Town and the Knox duo. At least the Caleb bosses are close together. In 10 minutes, we were able to beat 4 bosses. That's gonna help with the time. I don't know where the real entrance to the Celia Tunnel is, so I always just work through them. Whatever. Falling Star Beast gets cooked, even if Tish gets distracted by the spiders outside. Maybe I should find the real entrance. Otherwise, you get trapped and have to run back to the grace. That can't be good for time. Caleb Catacombs are mercifully short. The lever is right in front of the boss, and it dies fast to save the blade. This is all getting very deja vu feel, isn't it? Like fighting 2 Pumpkinheads, that's so familiar to me. And the Clean Rods. It's so weird fighting them this late for the run. Probably would have been easier with Flaming Strike instead of Sacred Blade, but we would have had to take time to swap the after war. Though that would also make the Cupid Avatar faster, so maybe we should have done it. Honestly, the best route is probably just leaving Crack Blade on the whole time, since it's neutral to everything. I always forget what the Earth Tree Watchdog Duo Catacomb is called. Looked away while writing, so Chase City. Yeah, that's true. The early part of the game is really where you see the boss numbers inflate. Very few of them drop anything worth using. We drop to our death. It doesn't matter how high your level is, gravity is still the ultimate killer. Back again, kill the frenzied duelist. Cross him off our to-do list. Gale Tunnel is Spanish for gay, the tunnel, and Magma Worm is Spanish for I don't know. One of the soldiers ran in after us, so he gets killed by the worm. That's pretty funny. Celia hideaway time for some more Crystallions and some more almost gravity deaths, but I quit out too fast or not. Oh well, Crystallion Trio is a bad boss, but 3 times. That's gotta make it good, right? No? Oh well. Altus probably smells better than Kaled. I bet our Tarnished will appreciate that. Knights Cavalry won't. Yulika dies super fast. And you know what? I think we gotta start yada yada yada. This is really interesting. The part of the video I was the most worried about. Like I've described every boss fight in this game multiple times over the history of the channel, but I haven't done it multiple times in one video. So let's go fast. Invisible Assassin gets frostbitten. Follow the cloud to hit it. Garrus gets dead. You can murder him, kill him. Perfumer and Misbegotten, more like you missed with the perfume because this boss fight stinks. That reminds me to do the Crucible Knight Misbegotten. Want to put a boss somewhere but can't think of anything to do? Throw a Misbegotten in. Now you got variety. Omen Killer and Miranda? This economy? Don't have to. It's just reusing the Godric fight. Couldn't let him be his own thing, could you? You can also fight the Bell-Bearing Hunter.
At night.
Then remember to do the Bell-Bearing Hunter you forgot in the Dragon Barrel.
At night.
Ah, I'm getting attacked by a death bird.
At night.
I would feel bad talking shit about Dr. Wormface, but I know he can handle criticism. 2 Crystallions, we just fought 3 with Rock. That's easy. Blasphemous Noodle by the windows. Jesus Christ, that was fast. Sanguine Noble, more like quick win against the Noble.
Check out these deals of the week at Walgreens. Enjoy free 1-hour delivery when you spend $35.
brings you back to 90210.
You have this fantasy of coming here and you try to play big hero. Classic Axel Foley. Bobby, this is my dad.
You know, I like seeing the two of you working as a team. Axel Foley never runs from a fight.
What is this suit?
What? For $39.99, this suit is off the chain, Jane.
Assassinate the Black Knife Assassin. Ban sex from land sex. Sorry, bye. Don't forget to wash your tainted hero's grave. Oh, it's sainted hero's grave? The joke kind of makes it pretty tame. So let's just leave that there. It's not a shithole, but it's close to one. Heroes and more, done. Wait, funny thing happens. We get stuck in a pole. That's pretty cool. We're just like the hanging Chad. You like that year 2000 election joke? Probably not. Our viewer demographics make it pretty clear most of you are too young for that one. Crucible Duo. Do die. Then we get lost in the Ariza side tune. Time suck. This really is just the time suck. Eventually, we get to the Great Warden, who was what it takes. Way too long. Tibia Mariner, it would go faster than Holy, and US time to go fast. Then another Earthtrade Mariner Watchdog, and we're up to boss 253. What's special about that? I don't know. But I do know that it's time for the Gelmir bosses, like the Prince of the Rock. I wish we could put 2 extra rock talismans on, but alas, talismans don't stack. Oh, also, I lied. We had more bosses in Altus, the Onyx Lord in the Skill Tunnel. I think we almost forgot him because we normally do that at the beginning of the run. Magma Worms can be dangerous. This one goes fine. Maggie can be dangerous just because of the super gank that surrounds her. Today, it goes fine. And the Gelmir Hero's Grave can cause some gravity or chariot deaths, but we're just dummy things. Hang through it right the rent. Climbing ladders is so supreme. The Margot boss fight is not. I think she's the easiest demi-human in the game and the hardest to get to. Full-grown Fallen Star Beast, yeah, I'm groaning, spelled differently, homophone. Ulcerated Tree Spirit is our last Gelmir Volcano Man. We didn't do that yet this run? Huh, again, the routing's so weird. Godskin Noble first, that's no issue. We chill, that missed. That's the end of the stream. We need to find a way to recording that bit of script. Phil died. I'm kidding. I'm fine. Maybe a little burnt out. So what happened was we were doing this when we had spare time and we didn't have enough spare time. All the other all bosses runs that are like 165 bosses took us a couple weeks. We would do shorter videos that took us a little less than a week and fill in those extra days with the run that took 165 bosses then. So it got to the point where it was about a week ago from today. Today's Wednesday, and we didn't have 5 of the runs done. So I couldn't keep writing the script and had to just buckle down and run for the run to be ready for the DLC, which comes out today, Thursday, when you're watching this today. So you're going to miss a lot of the run. I decided it would probably be best to show at least the last section of the run, but yeah, we cut out a lot, like 50 hours of it. And that's just how it goes, which kind of stinks, but it's okay. Because let's be honest, the DLC video is the one you will care about the most anyway. This was fun, and, well, no, it wasn't. Doing this one sucked. This is F tier, bottom of F tier, the worst one we've done, by far. Just, stinks. It's not fun. It's not fun. At least dying's interesting. This is just a slog of repeating the same thing over and over again. So, with that being said, we should be ready for the DLC, and that's exciting. So, please watch that next week, and please enjoy the rest of this video that is just the last stream we did.
Hey, with Priceline VIP Family, you can unlock deals 5 times faster. You don't even have to be an actual family.
Oh, I'd be the dad.
I'm the dad. Hey, physically, it's clear that I'm the dad.
Okay, so which dad is paying?
You're the dad.
Happy Priceline.
Where your shipping address types itself. Where all your taps go everywhere you go. Where you can surf without getting fished.
Gen Z girl won't listen to her mom. She instantly regrets it.
Time to get up, Al. Hey! Hey! It is too early for
you still here?
I am not in the mood for this today.
Okay. Like, do you know how much of a prick you gotta be? Like that, you just have to be a prick. You have to be a prick. Mom, you do that to me, I'm throwing a vase at you. That's if you're watching too. Okay? Just let you know, you're lucky you never did this to me. I promise you I'll chuck the vase at you. Every Wednesday, Friday, and Sunday, I'm live on Twitch, Instagram, Snapchat, Discord, all linked in the description. Go check it out before I do something crazy.
What the heck, Mom? You're welcome.
That's a nasty shirt, I'm not gonna lie. A lean pony, unicorn on there.
What are you wearing? Go change right now, Elle.
Don't start.
Are you trying to show off your... Ew!
It's cute, isn't it?
Are you trying to put me in the crazy house?
Okay, Mom, that is so politically incorrect.
Don't...
What are we talking about? Wait, then what's the politically correct one? What are you... Okay. That is so politically incorrect. You know how using that in a household would not fly. They do not care. Politically correct? Now hold this chair. Like, what are you talking about?
Don't start with me, Elle. How dare you get a tattoo behind my back? First of all, you were underage, which means you probably went to some sleazeball in a shack with the dirty needles.
Oh, wow. She could have got hepatitis? I don't know what the sickness is that be coming with needles. But she's underage. Yeah, that was dumb. But you know, that's the life of being a teenager, doing dumb things and hope that the dumb things you do don't have permanent consequences. You know what I mean?
Okay. This is not euphoria. Relax.
Oh.
It's not even real.
Hey, W Frank.
See,
I'm with the mom on the fit though, but I just think the fit is nasty. I just think it's a nasty fit, to be honest.
go change.
You're so old-fashioned. You might as well call me Laura Ingalls.
Whoever that is.
First of all, Little House on the Prairie is a good and wholesome show.
Whatever that
you should
is.
try watching it sometime.
I just don't like the skirt.
I'm not
The skirt,
gonna
the
ask you
jeans skirt
again.
is nasty. What is that, a shirt? Scheme? It's nasty, that's what that is. Those jeans are better. I am serious. I can't decide what I'm gonna wear. I know, right? I think we might need to go shopping. Hey, Chad, y'all gonna go shopping with me? I need some new clothes. I'm trying to become a dresser, just like YXL Solid, Blu-ray. I'm trying to look like them. Can you please turn off this music in the background? That music is whack.
Less texting and more cleaning.
Why do I have to clean anyway?
We are a team in this house. I do the cooking and you do the cleaning.
Where's Dad at?
I was a mom. I let my daughter do whatever she wants, and I wouldn't be standing at the stove cooking every night.
Really? And then what would you eat? And if you didn't clean, you'd get cockroaches. You hate bugs.
Pizza every night. Duh.
Okay.
And please, roaches only live in New York City.
Okay.
Okay.
A whole bunch of nonsense going on.
So, there's this party happening tomorrow night at Ashley's house.
Okay.
You can go.
As long as you're home by 10 p.m.
It's a Friday night. Can't we bend the rules just this once?
Okay.
Everyone else can stay
Okay.
out till 1.
10:30. Okay. Take it or leave it.
I am not letting my 16-year-old daughter stay out all night partying.
Your old school parenting is the reason I'm gonna need therapy one day.
Old school parenting is wow.
Seriously, Al?
All the
Your grandma
buzzwords.
would not have even let me or your Aunt Sloan go to the party. I'm not going to apologize for having a few rules. I'd like to think I'm pretty flexible.
Well, think again, Paula. You're damaging your daughter.
Wait.
You better not wear anything
Wait. Just call your mom by her first name in a negative manner? Hold up. Oh, wait. I'll call my mom by her name if it's in a joking manner. Never in no serious situation. She kind of tweaking, I'm not gonna lie.
Dia went to that party. Definitely the one on the right. Of course you want me to look like a grandma.
That is a
Should I
grandma
wear a
piece of
turtleneck
clothing.
with it too? Elle,
Turtlenecks don't have
I'm
to look
not
bad though.
trying to make your life difficult. I'm just trying to be your mom. Okay? So, then let me stay out late tomorrow night. Please, Mom, just this once. Okay, how about 10:30?
11:30.
Is that a deal?
That's what I said!
10:30?
That's what I said!
That's nothing. Will you work with me a little? The latest I ever do is 10 p.m.
I say 11:30 is the latest. 11:30. I think 11:30
Just
is
leave
a
me
good
alone,
time.
Mom.
My mom would be like, well, how about you just don't go then? Huh? How about you just don't go? And I'm gonna stay up all night to make sure you don't go. Okay?
You find your rhythm with TD Clear, a whole new take on credit with no interest and a simple monthly fee, so you always know what to expect.
We gon' step it, y'all. We gon' step it, y'all. We gon' we clamped on my mother, can't wait for the bubble. Big deal beat, but I fumble. If I think it's bread, I'ma tumble. Okay. Since I got that check, she gon' shut it down. I was young, I was in them doors. We gon' step it, y'all. We gon' step it, y'all. We gon' step it, y'all.
You believe she told me I'm damaging her? Oh, that's a typical 16-year-old manipulation tactic. Don't fall for it. I don't know. I think about these things, Sloan. Especially, growing up with our mom. She was so tough on us. I'm still healing.
I'm trying to think if, having a curfew ever damaged me mentally. Man, if only I had that extra 2.5 hours, man. They used to say growing up, nothing good ever happens past 11 p.m. That's what I was raised on. It's not the most
I don't
inaccurate
want to
thing.
mess up Elle, Oh, trust me. You took all of Mom's good parenting qualities. Anyway, Elle is 16. She's going to hate everything you say right now. And then one day she'll thank you when she realizes the grass isn't always greener on the other side. I learned that real quick. Come to think of it, she's a lot like you. Oh! Wow!
What are you supposed to look like?
This is different. It's a bit over the top, but thank you for letting me practice. Yeah. Oh, I can't believe I had my first gig as an accredited makeup artist on a horror film.
Yeah.
I get to do gory special effects makeup. Yeah, well, this is definitely spooky, so... Mikey, I love you enough to let you do this to me. Well, you know what? Next time Elle gives you a hard time, I can turn her into a zombie. Oh. What are you doing? I was checking to see where Elle was. Can you believe she's already home from the party by her 10:30 curfew?
She left her phone at the house.
Maybe she's finally hearing you. Maybe.
Let's keep it a bug. She left her
Here
phone
to
at
go.
the house.
I'll call you later.
Does that actually work on parents? Just faking, your thing being full, your bed being full. Does that actually work? There's no way. There's no way she left her phone there with no backup phone either.
Alora Cordone. Mom, do you know it's after 11?
Y'all are dancing to this music, bro. I just can't get behind it.
Cordone. Mom? Do you know it's after 11 p.m.? I found your little sleeping scam. Let's go.
I'm not gonna lie. You set yourself up. Because if you would have on you, your mom could at least wait outside and you didn't have to be embarrassed like this. But you chose to leave your phone and make her have to go inside. You set yourself up. You completely set yourself up, to be honest. But hey, this doesn't look like the type of party that can get shot up. So I mean, you're probably fine regardless. That's so disgusting.
How could you humiliate me in front of all of my friends? How could you stay out past your curfew and then try to trick me? I'm so over this. Don't you think I am too? Al, you give me a hard time every day.
No, you give yourself a hard time by constantly trying to control me.
Her makeup
Ever heard
is
of
so
the
crazy.
Elden theory? Maybe you should read up on it.
What are you talking about?
Actually, I have. And you know what it says? There are 3 instances where you actually do step up and say something. One of them is when someone is in danger or when they're doing something unsafe.
I'll leave it to you to twist it with your old school toxicity. Being a
I hate the way she's speaking, right?
normal
I hate the way your old school toxicity.
16-year-old isn't unsafe.
Bro, stand still. Dang.
Care about
Oh my gosh.
An Audi? An Audi R5? Hold up. The fact that it has stitching in the headrest, it makes me kind of... Audi... I can't tell if that's
Where is he,
RS or
bro?
R5, but hey, mom got a little bit of money.
I know you hate me right now, but I care about you, Al. I want what's best for you.
Well, let me let you in on a little secret. You're a bad mom, just like your mom was. I wish I had a new mom, and you'd be out of my life forever.
You're too grown to be saying things like that. I'm not gonna... That's something you say when you're like 6. You're a 16 saying that.
Bro, I can't see.
The only background we have on this relationship is that her mom gives her a curfew. It makes her clean. Now that's the only thing that we know. And as far as I'm concerned,
I can't see him, bro. What?
The grass isn't always greener on the other side, Al.
her sister gonna be like, thank God that wasn't at that party. It just got shut up. It turned into a classic shootout.
What happened? Elle was still at the party. And when I confronted her, she said she wanted a new mom.
You know what that means when you make Elle's breakfast next time, you gotta sprinkle a little bit of rat poo in it. Just a little bit.
And maybe it's time we give her one.
Who are you? And where is my mom?
Hey, I'm Piper.
Are you ready to make junk disappear?
I am so looking forward to this. We make junk disappear. All you have to do is point. Call 1-800-GOT-JUNK.
What is happening? Pick a Piper, picked a pepper. What are you doing in my house?
Your new mom.
The number you dialed is not in service.
I'm calling the police next if you don't leave now.
Relax. Your mom is... She hired me to take care of you while she went on the spiritual retreat. So, how long is she supposed to be gone for? I don't know. A while. I don't understand. She's
left without saying anything?
Oh no. She said, you want...
Well, here I am.
Okay, is this some kind of joke?
No, Elle. This is very real. Paula is gone.
This feels like a joke. Feels like a very bad joke, and no one's taking it seriously.
For how long?
Who knows?
A few months? I don't know. A year?
Wow. I don't know what to say. I mean, you're definitely the opposite of my real mom. Which, I don't mind. At all.
So what do you say? You want to go have some fun? You change out those lame clothes first.
They're pajama clothes. Don't make fun of what I go to sleep in.
Actually, would it be okay if I wore a crop top?
Honey, you can wear whatever you want. Live your life. I ain't gonna stop you.
So, is that her sister with the makeup? Or is that her mom, like, having the makeup on her costume? Like, I can't figure it out. Like, is that the sister or is that the mom? I think it's probably her sister. I think it's her sister. What are they even getting? What is all that? That's what it's about to smell. Live your life. Those all makeup. Live your life, he says. Better than me, bro. Jumping around, all that talking at 2 a.m. I just couldn't do it. I couldn't do it, man. I'd still be home by like 12. I don't like people that much. 1 p.m.
Morning, sunshine. Time you get in.
I don't know. 3? But before you get mad at me,
You should stay out later. I always did.
What?
You want some coffee?
no, I'm okay. But breakfast sounds great.
Take like a shower last night?
There's no food. We can just DoorDash something.
That might take a while. Maybe we should cook something?
Do you want to cook? I know I don't. Yeah, you're right. Let's just order something.
Can you take a shower?
What?
There's roaches!
And I thought roaches only lived in New York City.
Yeah, me too.
That has to be her mom. Because she's saying a message. That has to be her mom right there.
So I guess we should clean this all up then, right?
Yeah, we'll get to that later. Right now, I got a surprise for you. You.
A shower?
A tattoo. Right? Your mom says you've been wanting one.
Really? Seriously? But what happens when my mom finds out?
Yeah, you just keep them covered up. That's what I always do.
Don't you have to be 18?
Yeah. Here's the deal. I know a guy. He's got an underground tattoo shop. My friend Shady.
You've known this lady for a day and a half. Why do you have so much faith and trust in her? Maybe you've known her for 2 days. I don't know. This is kind of crazy, man.
She can do it for you.
Shady? I don't know.
What's the problem? Isn't this what you always wanted?
Yeah, you're right. Sorry. I used to have all of this freedom.
How about
I'm getting a tattoo?
You should have the freedom to do them dishes. I saw them stacked all the way up in the sink.
This is wild.
We'll stop and get McDonald's on the way.
Really?
Excuse me? Excuse me? Can you take a shower, please?
My mom never lets me have fast food. You sure you should...
You came out the bed just makeup all done too? The lipstick on, not messed up whatsoever?
All this up before we go.
I'm sure the roaches will die on their own. Maybe they'll do us a favor and eat the trash.
That's so nasty.
Shady?
That's
Oh, I was not ready, bro.
Nice to meet you.
You don't know this guy? I thought you said you were friends.
We follow each other on IG, so same thing.
What are we doing today?
This is it. On my arm, below my elbow.
Okay. Have a seat. Here.
Tattoo time with my bestie.
Is that what you're using?
Is there a problem?
Are you sure this guy knows what he's doing?
I mean, he's got a lot of tattoos, so probably.
I can't tell if like this is like a fake tattoo guy, and they're gonna give her a fake tattoo, or if they're really about to give her a tattoo and be like, oh my god, you have hepatitis, you have to cut your arm off. Like I don't know where we're going with this.
You'll be fine. What's the worst thing that can happen? Like, you're stuck with it for life?
Wait, don't you have to sterilize my skin or something?
Nah, it's all good. I don't believe in any of that safety nonsense.
Hate choosing between vibrant jungles, a sweltering desert, and beautiful beaches? Then come to Toronto, a beautiful, magical, mostly safe world of fantasy.
Switch to Chrome to protect yourself from malware, so you can surf without getting phished. Fast, safe, yours.
Stop, I can't do this!
Oh, what's the problem?
I don't want to do this anymore. Sorry.
I don't believe in all that safety nonsense.
Hey, you alright?
Yeah, I'll be fine.
Good. My buddy's having a party at a nightclub. We should go.
I don't like how they associate the eye with someone nasty. Cause you know the other mom would never say I. Why you have to associate that with someone nasty, bro? And I don't know how I feel about that one right there.
Don't you have to be 21?
I know the bouncer. You'll be fine. And even 30. Get dressed.
Actually, I think I'd better go to bed since I have school tomorrow.
You serious? Lame.
Do you think you could brush my hair before you go?
What do I look like, a hairdresser? Hard pass. Please. The number you dialed is not in service.
Womp womp. You know what I'm saying? I feel so bad for when the mom comes back and she has to clean up this mess. Or when the mom finally takes off like her fake attire and she has to clean up this mess. I think that is her mom. So I'm fairly certain. That's not gonna take out no cockroaches. They eat those.
It's time to get to work.
They eat those. Am I getting a cleaning montage?
I'm not enjoying life. I thought I was fun. I'm moving on down the road. Watch me as I go. Should I let go? Please before you cross me. Don't worry, I'll get it.
I mean, you better. You grown.
Came as soon as I could. You okay?
Yep, okay, that's definitely her mom. Okay.
Okay, so this might sound so crazy, but
Yes, it was definitely her mom because she tested her horror makeup skills on her and whatnot.
a week ago the mom and I got in a fight, and I wished for a new mom. So she went on some retreat and hasn't been answering any of my calls. So who's been watching you? Well, in a weird way, I guess you got exactly what you wanted, right? A new mom. Yeah, but that's not what I want.
Well, that's what it sounded like.
Not anymore. I made a big mistake, Auntie. Please help me get my mom back. I realize now that the grass isn't always greener on the other side. What the heck? Why do you sound just like... Mom? What? How? But when? You have tattoos. Oh, guilty. Wait a second. You're in on this too? Hold on. Someone please tell me what's going on.
I mean, it's kind of
After the
obvious.
other night when you told me that you wanted a new mom, Aunt Sloan came up with a way to make that. I used my makeup skills to transform her into exactly what you wanted. A cool mom. And just like that, I went from Paula